Ever wondered how one nation could be the cradle of both profound enlightenment and unspeakable darkness? Picture a land that's been the birthplace of world-changing philosophers, music maestros, and iconic leaders. Yet it's the same land that witnessed some of mankind's most horrific atrocities. This is Germany, a country with a history as rich as it is complex, as inspiring as it is challenging. Today, we will journey through its past, seeking to understand its present. Join us as we delve into the rich and complex history of Germany. Imagine a time when Germany was just a myriad of tribes. This was the era of the ancient Germanic tribes, a collection of fiercely independent groups, each with their own unique culture and way of life. Their world was a tumultuous one, filled with skirmishes, alliances, and power struggles. Then, from the south, the mighty Roman Empire expanded, bringing with it the clash of civilizations. The Germanic tribes resisted Roman domination, leading to centuries of conflict and cultural exchange. Moving forward, we enter the period of the Frankish Kingdom, a union of Germanic tribes under a single ruler. Then came the Holy Roman Empire, a multi-ethnic complex of territories in Western and Central Europe. Despite its name, the Holy Roman Empire was largely a Germanic domain, with an emperor elected by German princes. This period was marked by power struggles, religious conflicts, and the start of a long journey towards national unity. Germany's early history laid the foundation for what was to come. Fast forward a few centuries to the Middle Ages, a time of knights, castles, and power struggles. This era, teeming with rich stories, was a crucial period in German history. Picture this, a realm caught in the grips of the investiture controversy. This was no ordinary squabble, but a monumental clash between the monarchy and the church over who had the right to appoint bishops. The outcome? A compromise that swung the balance of power towards secular rulers. Then, imagine the bustling ports of the Hanseatic League, a confederation of merchant guilds and market towns. This network, spanning from London to Novgorod, was the economic powerhouse of the Middle Ages, driving trade and prosperity. Finally, remember the dawn of the Reformation, sparked by Martin Luther's 95 Theses. This religious revolution challenged the Catholic Church's authority and laid the groundwork for Protestantism. The Middle Ages, a time of change and turmoil, shaped Germany profoundly. The modern era dawned on Germany, bringing with it revolutions, unification, and eventually, war. Now let's take a step back to the mid-19th century. The German states were a fragmented bunch, each with its own ruler and distinct way of life. Then came Prussia, a state with a strong military and a determined leader, Otto von Bismarck. Bismarck had a vision for a unified Germany, and he wasn't afraid to use blood and iron to achieve it. Through a series of wars, he successfully brought the German states under Prussian rule, creating the German Empire in 1871. But the unification was only the beginning. The dawn of the 20th century brought a series of events that would shake Germany to its core. World War I was a devastating conflict, resulting in the loss of over 2 million German lives. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended the war, placed the blame squarely on Germany, leading to widespread resentment among the German people. This resentment and the economic crisis that followed set the stage for the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party. Hitler promised to restore Germany's honor and prosperity, and the desperate German people bought into his rhetoric. This marked the beginning of World War II and the Holocaust, two of the darkest chapters in human history. World War II was a catastrophic event, causing unimaginable destruction and loss of life. The Holocaust, a systematic genocide orchestrated by the Nazis, resulted in the death of 6 million Jews. These events left deep scars on the German psyche and forever changed the course of history. Germany's role in these events has led to a complex process of reflection and reconciliation. The country has taken steps to acknowledge its past, educate its citizens about the horrors of the Holocaust, and commit to a future of peace and tolerance. The modern era was a time of great upheaval and change for Germany, with consequences that still resonate today. The aftermath of war left Germany divided, a symbol of Cold War tensions. In the wake of World War II, Germany found itself split into two separate entities. The victorious Allies carved the nation into East and West, a division that was more than just geographical. The East, controlled by the Soviet Union, followed a socialist path, while the West, under the influence of the United States, the United Kingdom and France, adopted a capitalist stance. This ideological difference was made brutally clear with the construction of the Berlin Wall in 1961. This concrete barrier, stretching over 100 miles, stood as a stark reminder of the Cold War's icy grip. It divided families, friends, and an entire nation, symbolizing the world's political divide. But walls, as history has shown, do not stand forever. As the Cold War began to thaw, so too did the division in Germany. The year 1989 saw a series of peaceful protests which culminated in the fall of the Berlin Wall. The world watched with bated breath as Germans from both sides of the divide climbed atop the wall, hammers in hands, chipping away at the symbol of their division. This was more than a physical act of demolition. It was a symbolic moment, the beginning of the end of the Cold War and the start of Germany's journey towards reunification. In 1990, less than a year after the Berlin Wall fell, East and West Germany officially reunified, bringing an end to 45 years of division. The newly united Germany faced numerous challenges, from economic disparities to cultural differences. But it was a moment of triumph, a sign of peace and unity after decades of division. Germany's journey from division to reunification was not easy. It was a path marked by tension, struggle, and ultimately unity. This journey has shaped modern Germany, influencing its politics, its culture, and its place in the world. Germany's division and reunification left an indelible mark on the country and the world. From the ashes of its past, Germany has risen to become a leader on the global stage. Today, it stands as a beacon of economic strength and political stability. It's not just the powerhouse of Europe, but also a key player in the international arena. Germany's role in the European Union is pivotal. It's not just because of its robust economy, but also due to its commitment to democratic principles, human rights, and rule of law. Germany is often seen as the de facto leader of the EU, shaping policies and driving initiatives. Yet Germany doesn't shy away from its history. It openly acknowledges its past, teaching about it in schools, commemorating the victims, and ensuring that those dark times are neither forgotten nor repeated. This commitment to confronting its history is a significant part of Germany's identity. Germany today is a testament to the resilience and determination of its people. So, what have we learned from this journey through Germany's history? Let's take a moment to reflect on the path we've traversed. We've stepped back in time, all the way to the ancient era where tribes roamed the forests and fields that would one day become Germany. The Romans, Saxons, and Franks all played their part, setting the stage for a nation's birth. We then ventured into the Middle Ages, a time of knights and castles, of emperors and popes. We saw the Holy Roman Empire rise and fall, leaving behind a patchwork of kingdoms and principalities. This was a time of great change, not just for Germany, but for the world. It was an era that saw the dawn of the Renaissance, a period of cultural rebirth and intellectual exploration. Fast forward to the modern era, and the scene shifts dramatically. The Industrial Revolution transformed Germany into a powerhouse of manufacturing and innovation. We witnessed the formation of a unified German state, the rise and fall of empires, and the devastating impact of 2 world wars. Each event left its mark, reshaping the country's landscape and the course of its history. In the aftermath of World War II, Germany was a nation divided. But even in the face of such adversity, the spirit of resilience shone through. We saw a country rebuild itself from the ashes, embracing democracy and paving the way for a prosperous future. And that brings us to Germany today, a nation that stands as a testament to the power of perseverance and the will to create a better tomorrow. It's a country that has learned from its past, using those lessons to shape its present and future. But this journey isn't just about understanding Germany's past. It's also about appreciating the rich tapestry of its culture, its people, and its contributions to the world. From its scientific achievements to its artistic masterpieces, Germany's history is a story of creativity, courage, and constant evolution. So, as we bid adieu to this historical voyage, let's remember the lessons we've learned. History isn't just a series of events, it's a guide, a teacher, and sometimes a cautionary tale. It shows us the power of unity, the importance of resilience, and the value of learning from our past. Understanding Germany's history helps us appreciate its present and anticipate its future. Thank you for joining us on this historical voyage.